I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my workout split, like what I do. I've gotten a lot of questions every time I post like one of those question things on Instagram. That is always something somebody asks, and I always respond with, oh, I'll do a video soon, and I never do. So I finally said on my last question thing when someone asked, I said I would post it this Wednesday. So it's Tuesday. I'm trying to film this before I go to work so I can have it ready for you guys. Yeah, it shouldn't be too long of a video, and I don't really have too much information to give you, but it'll just explain what I do, why I do it, and yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so for me, I like to do, I'm mainly focused on legs. Like, everyone's like, oh yeah, girls only do legs, gotta have a butt, but, so my main thing is I always had the same size calf as my like quad and hamstring area. It looked so ridiculous. I will post a picture that actually shows that it honestly looks like it's the same size. It bothers me, or it did bother me. My thing is, I don't like my legs, or I didn't like them. I have a weird thing with my knees and I don't like them that much. And so working on them and working out them has really helped. I can go out in shorts now and I don't feel like I need to hide kind of thing. So my main focus has always been legs, but not because of I want to have a butt. I mean, that's definitely a bonus, but that wasn't my main reason. It was mainly because I don't like my legs, and I would just, if I work out or work them out, then they change and I get happier. So we're making progress here. Got a butt now, got bigger thighs than my calves, which is normal looking now. So yeah, so that was always my main focus. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I always do leg day. But the thing is, I don't do the same exercises all week long usually. Lately, my whole thing has been a video that's going to go up next Wednesday. It's my go-to leg day that I have been doing a lot lately. So I haven't changed up many of my exercises, but I've been doing like 6 to 7 sets of hard exercises, or like varying weight in the exercises. So I do like multiple sets because I'm going like up and down in weight and all this stuff. I've made a video for that because it's kind of confusing the way I do it, so I will have that next week. So I either do like just a basic workout that I know I'm gonna get a killer leg burn from, that's not going to take me too long, but if I have some free time, I always add in like weird exercises that I want to try, like just weird things that people like always look you and they're like, what are you doing? That's like my favorite thing to do at the gym. So that is what I do for legs, and I will do like more like glute focused or hamstring focused or quad focused. I'll like switch it up, so I'm not doing the same leg workout 3 times a week. I actually do different things, target different muscles. Sometimes I do calves, sometimes I don't, like, you never know, just however I'm feeling that day. That's another thing, is I don't really plan my workouts anymore. I have like a little notebook, and it's like this big, and I used to plan my whole week's worth of workouts in it on like a Saturday or Sunday, and I found that like by the time I got to the gym, it's like I wasn't as motivated to do that, but like I still wanted to work out, but I wanted to do other things, so then I kind of just stopped. So now like I'll plan it, if I'm not feeling it, I'll just plan it like right before I go to the gym or while I'm at the gym. Like on Sunday, I went to do chest and shoulders. I had like 6 exercises, I think, and I did them all, and I was like, dang, like I'm in such a good mood, I really want to be here. So I ended up doing like 6 more exercises. Couldn't move my arms yesterday, and my shoulders hurt so much right now. But it kind of just depends. Yeah, lately I've just been kind of winging it when I get to the gym, or I have like an okay idea of what I want to do, but I don't want to write it down because then I'm like, I feel like I have to do it, but sometimes I want to change and do a different exercise when I'm at the gym rather than what I wrote down kind of thing. So I've just been like, I'll write it down as I go, so then I at least know what I did and have it like for future reference. But that's what I do for my workouts right now. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday I do legs because I really want to focus on building them, so I actually like get the confidence to be able to like, or have more confidence, because I have enough to like wear shorts right now. But but like I wanted to get better, my legs to get bigger, butt to get bigger, you know, classic girl stuff. But yeah, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday is leg day, and then it varies for muscle groups and exercises. I tend to do anywhere from 6 to 10 exercises. Usually leg days I go ham and do like 4 sets, unless I do my 6 to 7 sets of like the video next week. I usually do about 4 sets, and then anything varying from 8 to 10 reps, just because sometimes I'll do a single leg exercise, and because I have a really bad knee, I can only hit 8 reps without it bothering it. So it kind of just varies what exercise I'm doing. I try to aim for 10, but even when I'm squatting, if I hit my max, or like pretty close to my max, I can barely get like 5 reps in, but I still do it because like I want to get to the heavier weights, but I just need to progress up there. So yeah, leg days are usually about 6 to 10 exercises, 4 sets, 8 to 10 reps, around there. I do about a minute to 2 between like sets, like as a rest. I think that's all for leg days. Tuesdays is bis and tris. I only do 1 day a week of this because my arms grow so fast and they get big. Like, if one more person makes a comment like, oh, your arms are looking big today, or if I wear a t-shirt, some people at work will be like, wow, you look so buff in that shirt, and I can't handle it. But I love arm definition. I just don't want my arms to be too big, so I find I'm in a happy state with my arms if I just do it once a week. So that's what I do. I do bis and tris. Again, I do about 6 to 10 exercises. Usually I stay around 6 to 8 just because I don't find I need to do that much for my arms. Yeah, so about anywhere from 6 to 10, I guess. 3 to 4 sets. Usually I do about, depending on what mood I'm in or how like pumped up I am, probably about 3 sets usually. And then I do 10 reps pretty much on everything. Again, sometimes I have to do 8 for single arm things just because my one shoulder, like this shoulder, it sits forward weird. So even when I put it in place, it doesn't feel right sometimes. So even if I'm doing like a bent over kickback with a dumbbell, ooh, like knocking my light over. My shoulder, if I have to put it in place and then it'll shift out weird and I can't get it back in very well. And then sometimes it just gets irritated. So I have to be careful about that. I also have elbow problems. I have a nerve pinch in this elbow. So again, bending, flexion. Why does that sound weird? An extension. Those kind of bother me sometimes with my elbow. And then Thursdays is back. Love me some back. I kind of sometimes will add in back when I'm doing legs. If I'm like, my legs are so sore between sets or like exercises, I'll just like throw in a back exercise because I love back day. I really want like a defined back, like killer. I did a pull-up video for my Instagram the other day, and I'll put it here. My back muscles were like kind of noticeable, and I was so excited. Like, so pumped. So yeah, Thursday's back day. I do add it in every once in a while on like leg days, like I said. Back days I usually do up like 8 to 10 exercises because I like love the feeling of doing back. 4 sets, 10 reps usually is my main go-to. I don't really have a problem with doing back. The odd time, again, my shoulder, just because everything, like even just doing a lat pull down, my shoulder will like pop in and out. Yeah, I usually do 10 reps at least because I love the burn of doing back days. So that's my Monday to Friday. I do a 6-day split. I think that's how you would say it. Saturday or Sunday, it doesn't matter which day. I pick one of them depending, like if I work on a Saturday, I'm not going to go to the gym probably unless I have like nothing to do Saturday night. I don't work Sundays ever, so I'll usually go to the gym that day. I do chest and shoulders. Like I said, I went ham on last Sunday, like 2 days ago, and I could barely move my arms yesterday. It was great. But again, like it varies with how many I do and what I do, because usually I'm, like I said before many times, like 8 to 10 exercises for 3 to 4 sets, and then usually 8 to 10 reps. But sometimes I go there and I'm like, I do 6 exercises and I do like 3 sets of them, 10 reps or whatever. And then I'm like I feel good. So I'm like, I don't need to go any further. Like I don't want massive shoulders or like hard boobs. I go because I like doing it, but I don't need to do it too much. That's the same thing with bis and tris. Like I do it once a week and I'm satisfied with that. But yeah, pretty much everything is like, yeah, 8 to 10 reps, 3 to 4 sets. And what's the other part? What exercises, 8 to 10 exercises. I'm like, there was 3 things I listed already. But yeah, that's my like little split. It's a 6-day split. I do Monday, Wednesday, Fridays legs, Tuesdays bis and tris, backs Thursday, and Saturday or Sunday is chest and shoulders. So that is why I do that. I kind of explain my whole leg situation, why most people just make comments to me about like, oh, you only like doing legs because it's for your butt and like all this stuff. No, it's because of an insecurity that I'm working on. I'm pretty dang happy now. I feel confident and it helped a lot. So no, I don't do it just for the butt. I do it for myself, to help myself, because I don't want to feel awkward or like ashamed of how I look. That's one reason why I work out, is because I want to be able to walk around in whatever I want and be like, I know I look fine, and not like fine like fine. I mean like I look fine, like I don't need to cover. I need to work on what I'm saying. I don't feel like I need to cover up kind of thing. Like today I'm wearing like this cropped hoodie thing and high-waisted pants, and like last year at school I would have been like covering my stomach, wearing like a big sweater or something that hid my belly area. Now I'm like, if I got a little bloat, it's food, not a baby. That's pretty much all I have to say, because I don't really care. I have hit a point of being confident where I can wear what I want, and even if people like judge me, I'm like, don't really care what you think. I'm like, if I'm happy, then like it doesn't matter. So that's one thing with my whole working out. Like I know a lot of people make comments to me all the time about my leg days, because they're like, oh my god, you do 3 leg days? Oh, you do it every second day? Like that's too crazy. And like you need like 48 to 72 hours for recovery. I get almost 48, and I usually go into leg days pretty sore, but I just like stretch and roll out and I feel good. So that's just what I do. You kind of just have to work with what works for you. It's pretty easy to kind of figure out your schedule, how you want to look. It took me about a year or so to figure out exactly how I wanted to lay out my plan, because when I got into fitness, I hated everything about the way I looked. Like I didn't like, my arms were huge because I didn't have any muscle or like big muscle over or anywhere else in my body. I'll post a picture here. I literally looked the same length and size like the entire time, like, or the entire height or length of, there we go, length is the word I was looking for, oh my god, of my body. So yeah, I just want to add more like curviness, I guess. I gained a lot of weight, which has actually been a really good thing for me, and I'm happy with that. So yeah, I don't want to look skinny, I want to look fit. That is my one thing with working out, hence why I go 6 times a week. But yeah, that's my workout split. I know a lot of people have asked me what it is, so I wanted to make an actual video on it rather than answering it multiple times on Instagram. So I hope this is what you guys wanted to see. I work out just because I want to feel good about myself, and I want to be able to ignore comments that I get, especially when I get comments on Instagram or even on here. Like I've had to block people on YouTube because of the rude comments of not knowing what I'm doing, or like saying I need to squat lower, and like I know what I'm doing. I'm in school to be a personal trainer. Like believe me, I understand squatting, I understand form. I don't need people bashing me for doing it properly and then telling me how like the improper way of doing it because they think it's how you do it. But like bodybuilder.com isn't the best source for learning how to do things, let me tell you, because if someone else tells me something about that, I'm gonna lose my mind. But yeah, I hope this is what you guys wanted to see. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys do, like what your kind of split is, if you have like a 4-day, 5-day, 6-day, hopefully not 7 days because you need a rest day. Whatever your split is, let me know down below or leave any kind of comments. Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss another. Wow, that was so fast, like nothing came out properly. So you don't miss another video with me. And yeah, I will see you in next week's, yeah, that made sense, leg day go-to leg day video, and you'll see how I kill my legs. It's great. Bye.